Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, September 17th. I'm your host, Bree Cox Kennedy. We've got a great show for you today. Get your pens and paper out, your calendars, because there's two events you're going to want to put on that calendar. Because on today's show, we've got Unity Festival, the first annual Unity Festival celebrating culture, cuisine, and community. Mickey Choi Howe will be here representing that, so we look forward to talking to her. And then later in the show, we've got the Lutheran Heritage Club with CJ Sorensen and Laura Waller. They're going to be putting on a fashion show with 8 models from the community. You can't miss these. But first, folks, as always, we need to keep you informed. The Great California Shakeout. Shakeout, don't freak out. On Thursday, October 16th at 10:16 a.m., millions will join the International Shakeout Earthquake Drill, practicing the drop, cover, and hold on response. Our residents are encouraged to participate at the official time chosen or at a time that works best for you. You can even do it virtually with others. To prepare, you're going to want to secure hazards, make a safety plan, organize supplies, and protect important documents. During an earthquake, you're going to want to follow the safety steps and afterward focus on recovering by reconnecting, repairing, and rebuilding. You can follow the 7 steps to earthquake safety available at earthquakecounty.org/7steps. Always want to be prepared for that, folks. Let's take a look at our local weather. We've got a little bit of everything in the next 5 days. A mix of sunshines and cloud ahead with a chance of showers popping up here and there now through Friday. Tomorrow looks pretty warm. Thursday brings scattered possible showers again through Friday before we head into a beautiful sunny, hopefully, weekend. Hopefully the sun remains with us through Sunday. Showers just kind of need to go away because I'm trying to paint my house. Sunrise this morning was at 6:35 a.m. Sunset is at 6:53 p.m. Gorgeous photo sent in to us by Dan Vincent. This is Laguna Beach sunset. Sunsets there this time of year are quite incredible, I must say. We've got just one meeting to tell you about before we head on off to the break. And then after the break, Unity Festival. Stay with us.
Dental care in America is broken. If you need a dental implant in the States, you're looking at somewhere between $3,600 and up to $8,000, and that's per tooth. And for a full mouth restoration, you're talking somewhere between $40,000 and $100,000. The good news is there's a solution. That's where Hebidot comes in. We're not a dental clinic. We're a US-based one-stop solution for affordable, safe dental care right here in Mexico without the risk.
At Freedom Village Assisted Living, we provide loving care and support when your loved one needs it most. We believe in laughing more and caring more. Dining will be an experience, not just a meal. We offer opportunities to create new memories. Your family will feel like they are part of our family as we work toward creating an extraordinary difference in lives worth living. To schedule a tour and complimentary lunch and for more information, please call us at 949-340-8108 or visit our website, freedomvillage.org.
What would it feel like to hear better? Many people are trapped in the isolation of poor hearing and don't realize it. Even people that are wearing other hearing aids. They only know the way they hear, not how much better they could be hearing. We've taken patients that were hearing 24% of conversations and improved them to 92%. A life-changing difference. Put on these hearing aids and hear better, automatically. No buttons to push or technology to fear. Artificial intelligence and these products do all the work. Don't settle for less. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Joining me now, I have Mickey Choi Howe with the first annual Unity Festival. Well, to tell us all about it, I welcome Mickey Choi Howe.
Yes,
show.
I'm the president of the United Mutual. But this time, ever first event, a whole community covered together.
Yes.
So when 3 boards, we often work together. It's all related, right? And when I was running for the United Mutual Board 2 years ago, I realized that it's such a diverse community.
Yes.
And actually, 2 years ago, our United Mutual Board performed some surveys for United Mutual residents, where they come from and their backgrounds and so on. You know, amazingly, the result of the survey shows that our residents come from all over the world, 5 continents, include Antarctica.
Is that right?
Yeah. So actually, this is a small community, in a compact community that represents the whole world. And we have more than 200 clubs and more than 200 classes. And, you know, in fact, this community has everything which exists in the world, right?
Yes, yes.
However, I realize that those club activities are very separate. They do their own thing. And internationally, you know, Korean, Chinese, and European, and all over. However, I hardly find any kind of cooperative work, collaborative work, and celebrate that diversity and bring
In one place.
us in one place. Yeah. So I kind of made that, that could be one of my mission, in addition to all other, you know, businesses
Right.
as usual. So when I become a president second year, I propose it, and 3 board, we all agreed together.
Yes.
And since this event will happen our common property, clubhouse too, and GLF board is the one who has to vote, okay, we will go on it. And so United Mutual, Third Mutual, we decide to go ahead and do it for the first time.
Congratulations.
Yes.
And you're hoping that this is the first annual.
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic.
I'm so excited.
All right, well, let's talk about the event itself.
Sure.
Congratulations on such a great accomplishment.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's September the 30th. We didn't have enough time to prepare it for the first time because, you know, we started as a board established and so on and so on. But we are hoping and planning to be the annual one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, September 30th was the only one day available, which was great. And actually, the several days before it is International Day, something like this. So, celebration of that concept was really fitting well with our date.
Sure.
And also in Eastern culture, we have a full moon day, you know, around that time. September 30th, it will be happening in clubhouse to outside lawn and also inside the main ballroom. At the time is 4 to 7:30, and 2 o'clock, all the setting could be starting over there. So we have plenty of food and music, culture, dancing, and all over the world. So $20 per person. We have a tasting passport. This is the one, and which has 4 coupons there, which covers the 4 different kind of international food trucks.
Food trucks.
Such as Mexican, you know, the taco truck, Mediterranean, Asian, and also international, including American.
A little bit of California Asian fusion.
Yeah, California Asian fusion. Yeah, well, Asians, we have different nationalities, but Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and Thai, Southeast Asian. So that truck will cover the whole thing. So when you bring, we have 4 tickets and plus 1 extra free ice cream truck, which is sponsored by the company. But anyway, Asian truck will cover 4 different. So when you bring those, each coupon 1 truck,
Okay.
we'll have 4 samplings. So different kind of sampling. So total 16 different kind of food plus 1
For
ice cream.
$20.
Yes, which is a bargain.
That's a great part. 216 types of food for and ice cream.
Ice cream, right. And we will have a bar hosted by GLF, no host bar, but you cannot bring outside alcohol beverage, glasses, so on.
Right, right.
But you could also have a picnic and on the lawn. And a sponsorship will have their exhibit outside. And inside of our ballroom, of course, cultural dance and everything will go on. The big, the band is outdoor.
Midnight Regret,
Midnight Regret
is the band.
Right.
Big band
so
on
it's the
stage.
main stage, and then different stage, inside and outside patio dancing and performances from 10 different nationalities. And
Are you going to be able to do all of this in 3.5 hours?
I hope so. We have a busy schedule, So this is first time, and we will see. Well, we could probably have more longer time next year or so, but it will be exciting.
It will be.
Yeah,
This sounds
yeah.
like great fun.
Right. So I hope everyone, the tickets are still available. So if the tickets sold out, there will be no more international food. So please hurry up. We have only 2 weeks left. So
you also have booths,
Right.
Cultural booths.
Yes.
And are those booths clubs within the community?
Yes. So inside the main hall, we will have a club's booth. They can kind of advertise what kind of club they are. Probably they could probably recruit a future membership down there.
Sure.
And also we have a board table. So our Unite Mutual, GLF, and the Third Mutual ones have shared our booths. We don't want board members come and sit there all the time without enjoying the festival. So we will 3 board will share the table, and then if anybody really wants to know about the governance and board, then we could, talk to us. So on. So yeah, it's just village-wide event from the board. So
What type of responses have you been getting from the different cultural groups throughout
they are
the community?
very. I mean, the only problem is that all the clubs from the different cultural background, they want to perform. Everybody wants to perform, but the problem is that we have a set time and set schedule. So we just pick up from a very traditional and most the popular groups that they can perform this year from each one average one club performance from one different background, so on.
So this will be an interesting trial run. You'll be able to see if you need to extend the hours,
Exactly.
if more of the cultural groups want to perform.
Yeah, probably
and
day
dance.
event, whole event,
It could
something
be.
like
And people can sort of come and go at their
Exactly.
leisure all day long.
Exactly, right.
But then it might be $40 because you might need 400 bite-sized pieces.
I hope. Actually, this event is sponsored by some of the sponsors. I mean, again, it was a very short time to, bring the sponsors, but sponsors can, have a different kind of sponsorship, like title sponsorship, $5,000, and $2,200 for diamond and gold and silk.
And will any of those sponsors, you've got Memorial Care, Polly's Pies, will any of those sponsors have a booth at the event?
Yes, of course. The main outdoor exhibit area. And they have a chance to come to speak to TV6, and they have a whole kind of benefit depending on the level of sponsorship. And also there's another way to support this event. We are collecting any kind of donation paid to or the check can be paid to the Village Community Fund, which is within the umbrella of the GLF. This is nonprofit corporation. So if we could donate to them, then you could have a tax benefit out of it. And the purpose of this donation and sponsorship, of course, we have to set off our expense. It's been already satisfied this year, which is great.
Fantastic.
And the other very important motivation or purpose of this event, which I really vision there. As you know, our assessment fee is going up every year, and we have a lot of old long-term the resident, which has a very set income. So it is really, sometimes they need some help, so on. Well, even though we have a foundation, any other organization, and from our perspective, again, the bringing extra revenue was a very important thing. So my initiative, another one was bringing revenue. I think I shared
I
it
think
sometime
you've
ago.
done both in the same
Right.
day.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
exactly.
All right. Tuesday, September 30th,
Yes.
from 4 to 7:30 p.m., Clubhouse 2.
Right.
First Unity Festival. Mickey Choi Hao, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you very much for inviting me over.
Coming up next, the Heritage Club. Stay with me.
I'm a two-time cancer survivor. You sort of think you get it once, you might be done with it, but yeah, they decided it wasn't done with me yet. In 2017, they diagnosed me with mantle cell lymphoma.
And we're devastated. We're beside ourselves.
Dennis, he's my star. He's my superstar. We've just done a lot of adventures together, and we've had a really good life. I knew about City of Hope. I had done a little research. I knew they had a comprehensive cancer center for lymphoma. So I thought, you know what? If I'm going any place, I'm going with a place that does research and that knew what they were doing.
We walked in that place with an untreatable cancer, and a month later walked out cancer-free.
Hope to me means being able to see the light through the darkness of cancer. With City of Hope as our partner in all this, I couldn't be more proud to have them walking beside me.
Ready to hear the good news? From teaching others how to use their iPhone at the Mac Club or volunteering at the History Center, our community saves thousands of dollars. And there's more. The special volunteer luncheon happens because of sponsors. Recently, it was Memorial Care, Ivy Living, and Freedom Village that stepped up to help offset the cost. These are just a few of the many good things that happen in your community. Help be a part of it and volunteer today.
21 years ago, I started Sayless Home Care because I saw a need for a professionally run home care organization in Laguna Woods. We've been in business for 21 years. Call Sayless and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County.
Welcome to OCI Care, Laguna Woods' premier laser and premium cataract surgery center.
I just wanted my cataracts removed. It was pain-free. I was so impressed because I was so frightened to have it done. After surgery, I was able to use my eyes immediately. It was a miracle, really.
It's just been wonderful to be able to see everything. It's even better than he said it was going to be because I saw instantly.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
Your eyes let you see the world, every smile, every sunset, every moment.
At Harvard Eye Associates, our team of specialists is here to protect your vision.
From cataracts and glaucoma to retina and cornea care, we offer the latest treatments with a compassionate touch.
For over 50 years, you've trusted us with your eyes. We're honored to care for them for years to come.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. The Lutheran Heritage Club is inviting you to a fashion show. This sounds super exciting. Here to give me all the details, I welcome CJ Sorensen and Laura Waller to the show.
Glad to be here.
Hi, ladies.
Glad to be here.
This is your second fashion show, and I heard your first one was really fun. So this one's going to be
just
off
as fun.
The charts, right?
Hopefully. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start off. I know Laura is a designer,
yes,
right? You make handmade jewelry, paintings, clothing. What
ceramic
don't you do?
Yeah, ceramics, everything.
Books.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Books. Well, you look like an artist.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. She's definitely creative.
When did you get your start? Or how did you get your start?
Here,
Well, it was probably as a child. She probably just had artistic abilities.
Absolutely not.
I don't believe that.
I have no childhood at all, because when I was born, after 3 years, it started World War II.
Oh no.
It was bombing our city. We ran away without anything, and that started my childhood, without home to live in, without clothes, without food, without toys.
And what country was that?
It was Russia.
It was Russia.
It was like a USSR, like all republic was together. We struggled together. We fight together. So this was my childhood.
Well, born out of that.
After that, you had when World War finished, I've been in that time very far from the place where I was born. I was in Uzbekistan, very far east. But in 1951, my family joined grandfather who lived in Moscow. We started to move in Moscow, and Moscow was my city where I got education and start work in fashion design. I graduated from Institute of Fashion, called now Academy of Fashion Design and Art. So I have very good education.
So how did that lead you to Los Angeles?
Los Angeles, right. It was 1981 when my older sister came first to Los Angeles, and I have not more relatives there. So I follow family of my older sister, and I came with my family to Los Angeles, and I started work in fashion business. I worked 10 years for different companies in Los Angeles.
And were you designing clothing?
Right, different kind for women and young children and young people.
Yes. What were some of the people that you worked for?
I worked for company Young Edwardian, Jonathan Martin, Shelley Siegel, so many interesting company. It was a very interesting job.
Yeah.
And
10 years in working for fashion design in Los Angeles, and after I started with my husband, Igor Edelman, who was artist, a painter, restorer. We start business restoration of movie posters.
Really?
Right. And we worked 20 years for restore all memorabilia from Hollywood. We bring back 20,000 posters. What today you can find in museums, private collectors, beautiful work. We bring back heritage of movie industry.
That's such an interesting little niche, isn't it? So CJ, how did you two join forces?
She's also a master billiard player. And I met her playing billiards, of all things, here in the village. And she told me her interesting story. So I interviewed her on my CJ's chat box. I interviewed her to tell that story about how she got here. And for me, the more that I heard about her story, like she said, running and no home and all that, she can make something out of nothing. And I think that comes from that childhood of making do with whatever they had.
Right.
She can take something and make it beautiful. And that's the part that creativity that comes, it's like coal turning into a diamond.
Exactly.
I mean, whatever she touches. She didn't do ceramics until she got here. And then she's close to Clubhouse 4, so she's got a house full, literally, of ceramics that are just absolutely gorgeous. And paintings that she has decorated with cut glass that are just vibrant and beautiful. That she hadn't done until she came here. She had strictly done fashion, and then the refurbishing of these beautiful movie posters from the 20s and 30s that were just rags.
They're amazing.
And so she has books showing what it looked like before they touched it and after.
So let's talk about your fashion show real quick, and I want to come back to her story because it's fascinating.
It is fascinating.
What made you decide that you want to join forces and actually do a fashion show?
This is my downfall, is because I did interview with her way back in 2020, 2021. So she'll call me and she'll say, CJ, could you come over? I should know better, but I don't. So I go over, and then she showed me how her and her friend Dave took a trip around the world and never left Orange County. She has 4 books that shows what they did with photography and finding the perfect locale to, they're in Tanzania now. So she did that. So we did a show on that.
Wow.
Then again, she called a couple years later, said, can you come over? And she had all these ensembles hanging on hangers all over the house. And I said, we can't do a show just showing them there. We have to do it on models.
Yes.
So that's how the first one started. And we had 7 models. We had, we held it at the Lutheran Church there. It's in the social hall, perfect place for it. We had about 70 people there. We had Bonnie McKibben, who's the executive chef there, who has a show here too called Someone's in the Kitchen with Bonnie. She was the chef, so she did finger foods on every table.
Oh.
So we had refreshments, and we had the models walking through, and they wore jewelry that she had made. So we were featuring the jewelry.
Okay.
Now, and when we introduced and started the fashion show, Pastor Paul welcomed everyone there, and he said, wow, this is a great turnout, CJ. You ought to do it. I said, no, we're not doing it again. I was serious, because it was very stressful doing the first one.
Sure.
And then she called again, and I answered. And then she had 25 more outfits, and she's got like 3 outfits that she made out of one dress. And because she has this ability, she'll go into a store and she'll find a clearance rack that's got absolutely gorgeous, but something's wrong with it, a zipper or a button or whatever, but she sees the potential.
Oh my goodness.
And she buys it for little or nothing and makes it absolutely exquisite.
I'm going to have her design my next gala gown.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
So this fashion show is taking place Sunday, September 28th?
Yes, in the afternoon.
In the afternoon in the social hall.
Yep.
Is there so registration is $5?
$10.
$10.
$10.
$10 for the show and the refreshments.
Well, that's the main thing is for the refreshments, because we have to let Bonnie know how many are coming and what she can spend on these wonderful refreshments.
And how do people RSVP?
They will call the church. The number's on the flyer that's on the message board. It's the Lutheran Church on El Toro Road. They can look that up and call there. They can register there. They can pay at the door. We just need to have a head count, because she has to know how many to prepare for.
Sure.
But we have 8 models this time. And again, Village people, Sherry Showalter, who's in Band X, she's coming back as another model. And my friend Ruthie, who's 87, she will also be one of the models.
I love it.
And so the people love it because, and what's interesting of these people, they are out of their comfort zone, they say. But when they put that outfit on, that dress,
they strut their stuff, don't they?
They are models walking down.
All right, well, you two come back and tell me how it went, okay?
Oh, we definitely will.
Thank you for
Hopefully
joining
another
me
success.
today, CJ Laura.
Nice to be here.
And that's going to do it for this episode of This Day. From all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one. See you tomorrow.